bad, I don't understand the reason of putting them down either. I don't really get that. I don't get it. I have mentioned this, right? I have mentioned this before, haven't I?
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offense to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. Yo, what's wrong, bruv?
I couldn't hear anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say 11 grey hairs now.
Yeah, man. I'm growing.
Turn the other way.
I'm growing old gracefully.
15.
Yeah, man. Growing old
19.
gracefully, bruv. Growing old gracefully.
Your time will come. Don't worry.
But the thing is, I'm still giving these people time.
I'll take this until Italy arrives.
I'm still giving these people time to catch up, man.
Huh?
And no one's catching up.
Caught up a long time. We talking about,
No,
bro.
you haven't, bro.
Orlando and Bill Faze are clashing one day. We're clashing.
We're
I don't
not,
care
bro.
who.
Your arms are too short to box with God.
Oh man, whatever. I'll blow a whole lot of pollen in your face, man. Because right now, your arms are short. My haircut, my trim is looking fantastic.
I'm just giving you time.
Yours
to
is
catch
pending,
up,
bro. Yours is pending.
I'm giving you time
it's
to
pending.
catch up, man. You know, I mean, I feel sorry for everyone out there. That's why I'm doing this, man. Sometimes you just got to do a bit of charity work. It's fine. It's
Charity
absolutely
work?
fine. Yeah, man. It's fine.
Is that what you're gonna call it? Well, who your British Heart Foundation? like bananas.
I'm shelter. Right, we're here.
How you fevered up, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all right. I mean, I got a funny neck, but that's just old age, I think, man. I woke up with my neck stiff, and it was just like...
So did you fall asleep on the sofa again?
No,
I was with no pillow?
No covers when I woke up in the morning.
So your foot was cold?
No, there was no covers on my back because my little one, she climbed into my bed and she's only like 6, but she takes all the covers. I have a queen size bed. How are you taking?
Why do they do
all
that?
my covers?
Why do they do that? I don't understand why they do that.
See what's going to come in the future. You know, women who take all the covers. It's going to be like that.
Yeah, my 3-year-old.
It's just, and I woke up shivering. I I took the covers back, and then as I went to take them, I thought, like I could feel something's not right there. So I thought, all right, let me just try to sleep it off. When I woke up fully, neck was gone. So Susanna rubbed deep heat in. It got it loose, but it's still a little bit like when I was driving, trying to look. It's like it's a whole body flex.
You're turning your whole body to the left, whole body to the right. Yeah, I know the ones. I always get a crick neck if we're watching TV. We're watching some nonsense on TV, and there's no pillow there, and then I'm sleeping, and then I'll wake up like this, and there's no pillow under my neck. I gotta have 2 pillows under my neck. If I have one, it's bad. If I have none, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Next morning, I'm just done.
Jeez,
so I know that feeling. But the thing is, I listen to you too much. I say, if I fall asleep on the sofa, there's no point in going up upstairs because I won't replicate that sleep again. We go back into bed, little man's waking up, I'm like, my whole night is ruined.
Listen,
That's the problem.
I can go back to sleep anytime. Man.
Nah, man,
So
that sleep.
My sleep gets broken up too much at the moment right now. So it's like my body's saying, yes, we're ready to go back. Let's go back. You know what I mean? And that, but
You could go back, but it's never...
It's never
It's
the same.
not the same sleep as it was on the sofa.
Yeah, and you wake up vexed. You wake up like 7 a.m. super pissed.
it depends on what dream you're dreaming, I guess.
Sometimes I don't even actually have a dream, or I might not even remember one, and I still wake up vexed.
Yeah.
Or I might actually have a fantastic dream. I try to go back into it. My brain is like trying to roll back into it.
What's a fantastic dream?
Here we go. I knew he was going to ask. I knew he was going to ask. Right, go on.
Fantastic dream, making money, all types of, Pornhub flipping like stories. You missed me, John. You've missed me. I ain't been at black.com.
I knew you was going to go there.
MILF, all of that stuff. Even thing that me and the missus done like half an hour before we'd sleep. So, I hate replicating a dream or trying to get back into dream, and then you find yourself, I don't know, walking through, like a volcano and next to death. You know what I mean? That happened to me as well.
The worst one's when you wake up from a bad dream and then you fall asleep back into the bad dream. Does that happen to anyone else?
Do you know what?
Yeah, it happened to me.
That's actually
You're
happened
just
to me.
playing with it, man.
Honestly,
No,
it's scary.
that's actually happened to me over the last couple of weeks. I don't know
Yeah.
why I've been getting these certain dreams and that, but it's all about numbers and all sorts and that. But I was just like, I don't know, it's to do related to work.
It was just, I knew it was a bad dream, and I was thinking about it was all these numbers, and then I got broken up. Princess woke up, did her feed, went back to sleep. I thought, cool, I ain't gonna dream that, and I went straight back into that same dream.
That's the worst.
I had a horrible dream once, man. I dreamt I was actually kidnapped by Nazi Germans.
Okay.
Yeah, World War II. Yeah.
That's so specific.
It was mad because don't forget, I done that movie innit, where I was one of the.
Were you identifying as someone else?
No, I wasn't identifying nothing.
Adolf, innit? Remember when he had that beard and he shaved it?
Tuskegee Airmen, people. Remember that one, clean shave? And you know what? I read an article once. They were saying that people with beards are untrustworthy, but when you shave your beard, you're seen as trustworthy. You know that, John?
Why say that to you? You got a beard as well.
But your one. You got 20 grey hairs there.
Nah, man. That's a stupid whatever you want to call it.
I'll find it.
Have you heard this terminology? There's some guys who are purposely growing beards out there, right? And basically to make themselves look better, and some women are calling it beard fishing.
What?
I'm sick of these labels.
Like catfishing.
Yeah.
Beard fishing.
Well,
so if they shaved off their beard, they're like a completely different person.
It does change your face a lot if you've got a full beard.
Girls say it can turn a guy from a 5 to an 8, depending on obviously who you are.
Yeah.
So you're all about guys with beards, right?
No, actually, I'm not big on
Exception
facial
to the
hair.
rule, man. You know.
It has to be like minimal.
Oh,
facial
that's
hair.
like stubbly.
Yeah.
Them ones.
But all my friends, I feel like there's a thing with women and beards at the moment. Yeah, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I think it reminds me of my dad. That's why it's a bit like, nah.
Yeah. I've been trying to grow like for ages.
From day one, man.
This is as far as it's going.
It's not gonna go any further, bro.
No, it is. No,
Bruv,
it's growing.
we
It's
have
growing
given
more.
you so much
It's growing
information of how to do. Where's
It's
it
got
going?
no. What do you mean?
It
It's
looks
growing
like you
more?
look
Keep shaving it.
No, yeah, cut it down, man.
No, just keep shave it off.
I mean, like even right now, some of the hairs from the moustache is like overlapping the lip.
You're coming for everyone today.
I ain't been there for 2 months, man.
There was one strand I had, like, and it went all the way down.
Really?
Yeah, man.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No.
So like,
I recorded it. I got it on my phone.
let me see. So like on like a windy day, was it just?
No, I pulled it and it went all the way down.
Why you just pluck it out? You just do that?
No, I cut it off, innit?
You gotta pluck it out.
Because I didn't know it was that long. I was like, rah, why is it that long? You know what I mean?
So when you're talking, when it's just like bouncing off, like.
Yeah, no, it's just.
Beards can be annoying at times, though, especially if you're eating like something messy. They
John,
can
can
be
I ask a question? Yeah. So if you have like a coleslaw or jerk chicken or some nice Caribbean
when you're
food,
picking it up, you want to eat. It's a problem,
Does it get in your beard and then you don't even know it's there?
No, my wife's on point.
No. If no one else is in the house, like your wife, the kids, you walk about and you've been half an hour, you're like, oh damn, it's there. Oh, wow, piece of coleslaw. Have you ever had a piece of coleslaw on your beard?
No, not yet. Without me not knowing, no.
Okay.
But it's like I'm always aware. It's one of them ones where it's just like, oh man, like I want to eat this.
Yeah.
But if I eat this the way I want to eat it,
Right. Yeah.
then it's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah.
So so that's why sometimes you see me if I'm eating chicken and I'm out,
Yeah.
it's knife and fork. Just the
It's
proper
like
way.
people with braces, basically.
Yeah, it's a
Right,
problem. It is a
okay.
problem, man. So it's like there are times I think like I just want to shave it off.
Because like one time I saw like an Instagram with cousin Skeeter and what's his name?
That's the cool.
I mean,
Yeah, cousin Skeeter and what's his name? Michael Blackson. They were there eating fufu.
yeah.
So if you're eating fufu, just it's a wrap for you. It's going down your arm, going in your beard. It's a wrap for you, brother. You and your 19 grey straight. Actually, no, it's not grey. It's platinum. How about that? It's platinum.
Bruv, it's knowledge,
wisdom.
man. I've been here for 41 years.
I'm 40 in
And
2
you know what it
months.
is? You know what it is? I'm comfortable.
I like that.
That's the thing. Like with me, it's like I'll get up, get changed, whatever, wash, whatever, and I'm just comfortable. Like my wife, she'll get herself ready and it's always I gotta do this, gotta do it. Me, it's just
This
I'm
is
alright,
me.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
take me or
alright
leave
now.
me.
Like before, I used to have a trim every 2 weeks. Now once a month, man. Why am I trimming every 2 weeks?
You have a trim every 2 weeks?
Used to trim every
Yeah,
2
yeah.
weeks. Without fail. And now
3 to 4 weeks for me, man.
me, it's once a month. And sometimes I might even stretch it to 2 months if I'm really feeling lazy. Like over lockdown made me lazy.
I saw your COVID picture.
Lazy.
You look like someone else.
Teddy Pendergrass. That's who I look like.
Turn off the lights, Alexander.
And it just made that period made me realize I don't need, and my hair grew back healthier because when you keep trimming it, you just lose it.
Do you know what? That's such a good point because I haven't cut my hair in years, like trimmed it in years. And I remember trying to get a hairdresser's appointment. She was like, well, the first thing you got to do is give you a trim. Otherwise your hair's not going to grow. And I was like, babes, if you see my hair 2 years ago compared to now, it's definitely grown. Yeah. And I definitely haven't trimmed it. But that's a myth, isn't it then?
It
the
is.
whole trimming thing.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
Because you keep, especially with men, the hairline recedes.
Yeah.
Keep trimming it, it recedes. So it's just like, even my barber who could have kept letting me get it cut every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And me just paying him. He was like, John, once a month's enough, man.
Yeah.
If you can go and you're not one of these people that is out all the time, which I'm not. I'm very much.
That's the thing. All the men who go out every week, they got to get a trim every week.
Yeah. I've been a home bod for years now, man. I don't.
The thing is, I'm also a barber anyway, so I just shape up my own hair all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't be bothered with all of that. Traveling to Romford, like Ulez is gonna kick my ass when I go to Romford.
Hey, when that comes in,
you won't see me.
It's coming in. It's all the London boroughs now.
Yeah.
So it's like you're all right.
You know, I'm gonna meet him on the 7th of June.
Oh, Khan.
I've got an RKO waiting for him. Out of nowhere. Followed by a Hulk Hogan leg drop.
I just think.
And a Scott Stein.
Hold on, wait.
Scott Steiner.
You've met.
Stop your Ulez, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I met him. He came to my borough Lewisham because we won Borough of Culture last year. So he did like the initiation ceremony. He was okay. The main thing is I got a selfie with him and he looks like he's frowning. Like, why are you frowning? I was really smiling. Like, I was happy. And even then I got cussed for taking the picture with him by all my people. Like, why are you frowning in my picture?
No. I'm meeting him on the 7th of June because I've got a booking for a charity who deals with disabled people in Southwest London. I've sent over an invoice for a deposit. I'm serving about 70 people there.
Right.
And the mayor of Lambeth's going to be there and the mayor of London's going to be there. RKO is waiting, man.
I just don't understand.
Twist of fate.
We're in a cost of living crisis, are we not? Mm-hmm. So you've extended the Ulez. Not everybody's gonna have a up-to-date car.
Yeah.
So what happens to those people? Do you keep paying the £12.50 like every day, even if you're not driving? What happens?
Oh yeah, if you're parked, do you still have to pay it? Because your car's in the borough.
This is it. This is what I'm saying.
What's £12.50 times 30 days?
Oh, don't.
Listen, just what? Oh, you had to do it.
So what? You don't get no allowance.
You're fine, but even if you move
forward a little bit,
even if you adjust your parking position, you have to pay.
No.
I thought it'd be cool to just go down to the corner shop. Nah, bro, I got a ticket.
How do they know cameras?
£375 a month.
A month.
And then you probably pay for the permit to park it there too. Oh, I can't deal.
John, you're welcome to come with me, you know.
Sell your car.
So we can meet him.
I'm all right.
You're welcome to come.
I'm in Colchester.
I don't care. You're welcome to come.
Honestly, I feel like sell your car if that's you.
Well, this
like,
is it. It's just like the amount of money. The thing is, if you're going to pay £375 a month, you might as well go and get a car and finance and pay that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point in buying a brand new car. I mean, there's no point in even buying a car anyway. The moment you get it, it's depreciated by how much.
This is it as well. This is it. But it's just. I don't understand the logic. I don't know why they're doing it, and it's just.
Well, I mean, like, you know why they're doing it. You got all these Just Oil protesters and all these other people sticking themselves on the M25 and holding up all type of banner signs saying that the world's on fire. Have you ever listened to people like Julia Hartley on GB Online? She rips every hole in their body, man, because them Just Eat protesters, Just Eat, sorry, Just Oil, Just Stop Oil, Just Eat. Sorry, I'm hungry. Them Just Oil protesters, man. It's like, have you ever listened to a debate with them? Whenever they actually are approached by for example, Piers Morgan, you talk to them. they don't have anything else but talking points. It's like they've memorized talking points, but when it comes into an actual debate and an argument, they just result to shame, insults, and the need to be right.
Yeah.
Sin.
Yeah.
They should just give us a big discount off electric cars, and then everyone will just go buy.
Well, that in itself as well, because I was looking into electric cars. Now,
Ford are not doing no more petrol or
no, they're
diesel.
not. No,
It's just
it's straight electric. But the problem is, if you're planning, let's say you're planning to drive to Cornwall, you've got to plan out your drive properly, because there are spots where there are no charging points.
Right.
So you could be driving on the motorway
and just conk out.
Then what happens? This is
They're
the thing.
going to have to make portable, you know, like we've got portable chargers for our phones. They're going to have to make portable car chargers that sit in your boot. Yeah, for that little boost to get you the next couple miles.
My thing is, it's like, fine, have the electric cars, but give us the infrastructure. There is not enough electric charging points. Like, in the main cities, there's loads.
everywhere.
But when you go out, that's when there ain't many.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I mean, you go even as far as Dorset, it's the same problem. There's no electric charging points.
Yeah,
and if there is, it's few and far between.
Yeah.
And you can get caught out. That's the problem. So it depends.
Yo, man. What's happening?
Hello.
We've just had Ryan Atek come into the studio.
Fashionably late.
Always.
See what, John, he's late. I still got to share, man.
To be honest, I nearly didn't come.
You take this one.
I'll take you left.
Right.
I left at 7.
Right. Should we get into some topics? Let's intro the show, man. We're here. My name's John Alexander. You know what this is, man. Let's don't get offended. Let's get
Perfect
it.
timing.
That's it, man.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna say that I've got a throat infection right now.
That's not your name, though, bruv.
No. That's what I'm
Make you sound extra husky and
got a throat infection.
I got a throat infection.
I've got a bit of conjunctivitis.
What?
Yeah.
Why am I sitting there?
Just a little bit. No. But do you know what? I think I deserve it.
That's contagious, you know.
I think I
know it's contagious.
Yeah. But if you touch it, innit?
yes,
Look at Ryan. Look at Ryan.
Contagious.
Anyway, I feel I deserve it anyway a little bit, because my missus, she's had eye infection and her eyes were red, and I've been calling her Cyclops from X-Men for like the last few weeks. When she's had her glasses on, and I said, "Don't lift them up," like, you know, and I run and hide. So I've been doing all of that to her.
Such a weirdo.
And it probably didn't help that I watched X-Men, the movie marathon, like last week, rubbed it in her face, and now she's gloating a little bit. So she called me Cyclops today. It isn't too bad anyway, so it's doable. But yeah, that's about it, man. So I'm gonna speak as less as possible. But I just wanted to be in company of good people. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? But anyway,
It's making us feel like, you know.
Spread it in it.
Yeah.
Spread it to
I
good
want
people.
you all to have it.
Spread it to good people.
you'll be getting my medicine bill later. I ain't got time to be sick.
That's the NHS prescription is like £9.50, isn't it?
Humble servant of the Most High, Yahuwah, follower of Yahusha, and blessed by the Ruach HaKodesh is Chris Samuels, here to pod.
And you got me sitting next to him, man. Conjunctivitis,
It's not
sore
me,
throat,
bruv.
Cyclops. This is ill. Like, what's happening in that house? You need to just move from that house, man. Everything's happening. Anyway.
Share my one if you want.
Yeah.
I don't. Yo, people. But in Palmer, Mr. Rapside, how long have you been here for? What, 2 months now?
Yeah.
What, 2 months?
It has been about 2 months. But then we ain't all been here. I think
we ain't all
April
ain't been
was
there,
pretty
yeah,
much a no-go zone.
It's a rap, innit? Yeah. Mr. Rapside's here, man. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's pod.
Yes, I'm ready. Mic is in my hand, ready. I'm bringing Friday today. I'm not even asking.
That's it, man.
Friday.
That's it.
Friday means we're going in.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
Charlotte Tahira, thanks for having me again, guys. It's the third time.
Yes.
Three's my lucky number, so this should be a good episode.
Right. Are we ready?
Sorry, like, my watch is literally... Wow, it's literally...
Listen to what Ryan
listening
said.
to what everything's saying. Look. I heard that AI talk last week. Let me turn this off, man. I'm scared.
Right, we're gonna get into something, man. Let's do this, man. All right, let's do something a little bit different. So, give me a second. Sorry, guys.
That's the second done, man. There's more.
Right, for the first time in the UK, a baby has been born using 3 people's DNA.
Oh, dear.
Got him.
So I'll take the mic here. Yes, okay.
For the first, right. So, although most of children's DNA comes from 2 parents, 0.1% has come from a third person, another woman. This is purposeful scientific technique that is designed to prevent children being born with, I can't even pronounce that, something disease, which are long-term genetic and often inherited disorders. So some sort of genetic disorder thing which they're trying to prevent. How do we feel about that, man?
So has the kid got 3 parents?
Oh, good question.
I don't think, what was it, 1%?
Yeah,
I don't know, like that
0.1%.
equals a whole parent, yeah.
Wait, so how was this bought? So it was 3 different types
Three
of
different
all put in a tube, injected, and then.
Well, I don't know. Which country?
Here, UK. Yeah, in the
So
UK.
is it 2 dads and a mum, or 3 mums, or
It doesn't give you details about...
father, child support coming soon?
What's wrong? I just think it's... Well, we're here, innit? I mean, we've always been here. Now they're just letting it out even more, innit? It's as simple as that.
Can I just say that this is an abomination? Yeah, this is an abomination. Anyway, it's a good job. My GP's called.
Well, this sounds like it's an Adam, Eve, and Steve. This is what it sounds like.
I don't understand why. Like,
So, where did you get that fact from?
This was on the news, and it was also on. They had it on Sky News, and they had it on Shade Borough, and they had it on a Twitter news feed as well.
Oh,
there's so much shit on Shade Borough, you know, so much unnecessary rubbish.
But when Sky reported it, I was like, I'll bring this up.
Yeah,
because it's legit. It's not.
Yes, exactly.
It's not.
I don't know. I get why. So it's because basically they're trying to dilute the inherited conditions, right?
Yeah.
So I get that logic, but then can't you just get 2 parents that it's going to dilute it?
Why don't nobody feel for the kid, the child coming in? Oh, who's my mummy? Who's my daddy?
What was it?
How do you?
What is the disease anyway?
What disease is this?
I'm gonna spell it out because I can't pronounce it.
No one cares about the kid. Everyone's so selfish, man.
MITOCHOND
I lost it.
Sounds like mitochondria.
RIAL.
Okay. So what is the disease?
It's a disease which are long-term genetic and often inherited disorder.
Oh.
So yeah, it's but the thing is, this doesn't sound like to me personally. There's other diseases they could try this with, like
so
sickle cell.
Sickle cell. I was going to say that because
You know?
so I got the trait. The kid's dad doesn't have the trait.
Yep.
It's cancelled out the trait now. The kids don't even have the trait.
Right.
So that's gone now.
So I'm like, that's what I was saying. Why do you need 3 parents to do this? Can't you just find 2 parents that it will still cancel out the, I don't know.
It depends. Probably depends on the disease.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some kind of advanced, mechanism to this disease where you need a third person to get rid of it.
Only now, yeah?
Yeah, only now. Yeah.
I just think
because there's so many diseases in the world.
there's
that
other
are
stuff they could do this with. Because
what disease is this?
right, Reed, see if you can tell me this. What it's
Let me see if I can pronounce it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I got a question. Like, where they're trying to do that to prevent.
Read the whole article.
Yeah, read the whole thing. Yep.
Oh, mitochondrial. So mitochondrial.
Mitochondrial
Yeah.
diseases. Yeah.
Okay.
They made it up. I've never heard of that.
this is what I'm saying. So my thing is, like I said, with the sickle cell, it plagues us as black people. Why not try it there?
Yeah.
Get rid of it. You know?
Do they need a third?
You need a third person
to do this.
Look, listen, man.
Listen.
They're just playing with us, innit? They're experimenting.
They ain't got no reason. There's no real reason for them to do these things, man. They just want to do these abomination things, and then for people to be like, oh, do you know what? Like, don't say that to Freddie. He's got 3 dads. Like, who cares? No, stop it, man. Stop all of this business, man. Stop trying to play God. Stop it. Stop trying to play it.
That's true.
Stop it. Stop it. It's going to come back and bite you in the end.
There's certain things I agree with. Like, obviously, I know you don't agree with the whole transplant thing. I agree with it because
transplant is in organs.
Yeah, like, so if someone needs a heart transplant, if there's a kid and I'm dead and my organs are, I'm like, take it. I'm
an organ donor.
I'm just gonna get burnt anyway. That's it. You know?
No,
and if it works,
I think it's more in the way of where like years and years ago, these things were not needed because of the foods that we had. Our food weren't genetically modified or anything like that. But now we're in that day and age where they're screwing with our food, they're screwing with everything that we have, our water, everything. Even to the point of like you're washing in fluoride water, and anything that goes into your skin is messing up your body.
Also, with that, for instance, when I walk the dog through the fields, so it's like there's like corn growing and potatoes and that. People just let their dogs piss up on it. This is the farmer's crop. So you got to remember, once he cuts this, packages it up, it's not getting washed at this point.
Yeah.
It goes straight to the supermarket, right? So it's compressed with the piss and whatnot as well. That could cause a problem, let alone what you're saying where, you know, sometimes it's just pure nastiness. It's not even about anything being genetically modified. Like, I've walked past it and just seen shit right next to the crops, and I'm like, what is going on?
Natural nastiness.
Yeah. And that's why we get these funny diseases, because of things like that. You know, sometimes I see it and I'm like, damn, like, and if I buy from the farmer shop, it's like I extra wash the stuff now, because I've seen it from when it's growing to when he cuts the field, and I know the people that walk through there let their dogs just piss up there.
100%. And it's the same with like cancer. Like cancer, where was cancer over 100 years ago? Where was it? Do you know what I mean?
But then we've
got to go to a funeral on Tuesday, and from one of my missus' aunt who passed away from cancer, and it literally, and she was in her 50s. And it literally just took over ridiculously fast. This is not normal. This is not normal. And these governments, they've got cures for these things, but they don't want to give us the cures. How many times you see like a king or queen dying of cancer, or a royal family dying of cancer, or a major celebrity dying of cancer? You don't see it because these people get protected, like government officials. How many times you see it? You don't see it.
Well, I think Biden's gone anyway. I just think they've just like, he's just crazy, man. Like he's not normal. That's not a normal guy, man.
No, definitely a clone, man.
Like, do you see that video I put in the group where he stepped on the cat and the first thing he said, oh, like it's black.
What? To justify stepping on it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think these major celebrities, they definitely have clones or really good lookalikes, because just for security purposes as well.
Yeah,
you know, and that's a fact.
What do you mean? What you have?
That's a fact.
You have a clone.
I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. I
All right, okay, we're starting this.
My missus says that I'm a clone. You know, because she said I'm a different person from the one that she first met.
My wife says that all the time, man. I just said that was my representative. Now I've got you. Read the fine print.
Yeah, exactly. But it's definitely clones, 100%. 100% clones.
I believe that as well.
Yeah.
This is crazy,
And
man.
Also, one other thing. Let me just jump in and say, like, she said that my earlobes, like, I showed her Biden the clone before and after. And one of the Biden clones, he had his ears detached and that, and then afterwards his ears were either loose or detached or something.
Yeah, them videos you show, man, the jokes.
But
them videos are just like some fuzzy.
no. But what I'm saying is that she was saying that when she met me, are they detached or are they together? It's detached, innit? Or attached?
No, they're
together. Kind of together, detached at the same time.
So she said that they weren't. They were detached and now they're attached, so I'm a clone as well.
Hold on a minute. Let me see your...
What are they?
Yeah, it's weird how they're detached, but they're also attached. Do you know what I mean? Like the lobe goes round, but it's still attached.
Yours is attached, bro.
Right.
It's attached.
Michael.
Yeah, actually, yours is attached.
Oh, man, you know what? I think mine are.
It's meant to like
Mine
have hang without.
Mine are detached.
Yeah, yours is
Yeah.
This is attached. So yours is detached. Back in the day.
I can't remember.
It was the opposite, basically.
Yeah. But people in detail, man, it's like it's weird. It's crazy. Man.
Yeah, but they look when a girl's meeting you for the first time, they're looking you up and down proper. They're looking at detail. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right? See?
Yep.
All
Well,
detail.
Even fingernails, like, are your fingernails dirty? Like, what's going on? Just saying, like, that's one of mine.
Black fingernails. Nah, I can't. I can't.
Mine's all right.
Everyone's in their hands.
Mine's alright. It's alright. Check just in case.
They seem to be fine.
Where's the gloves? Where's the gloves at?
It's crazy, man. What can I say, man? Well, yeah,
What was the topic anyway?
This was about clone.
Clone.
Yeah, the baby.
Oh, the baby. Yeah.
Right, we're gonna move on swift. We're gonna keep it on babies because this one's gonna be interesting. I need to know you man's opinion. Well, more Charlas than anyone. I think. I think you man are just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert De Niro, the actor.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
How old is he now?
He's 79.
Wow.
Is it?
Just had another baby. Yeah. Charla?
I mean, like, his soldier's still working, bro.
Do we know how old the woman is?
I think she's her name was Tiffany Chan. I think she's in her 30s. Let me just double
30.
Hey.
Just give me a minute. I think her
So
name's
basically, my dad, there's 10 of us, right?
Yep.
And 9 of us are all in between 10 years. And the last one, my sister, he had when he was 60. She's 14.
45. She's 45. Sorry.
Okay. So my thing with this is just because it works, it doesn't mean you need to be using it. Like he is physically, emotionally, financially done. Do you know what I mean? Like he's done. Why are you starting this process again? Like I feel for my little sister. Like I feel like she gets a percentage of what we all got. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also the tired, over it percentage, not even like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess it depends how healthy you are, because if you're healthy, you're active, then maybe you're living the life of like someone in their 40s. But
The 80s is pushing.
80s, yeah.
Well, the kid.
Are you
once
gonna
the
make
kid
it to
hits,
their birthday?
You're
Like,
not.
Yeah.
Well, he's never gonna see her when she's 20. Never gonna see that kid when she's 20. And if he does, he won't remember it. He'll have dementia. Sorry.
It might make 10 years, but 10
years.
It might make the 10th.
But what is the point? Me personally, I find it selfish, man. You're 80 years old. You're 80.
So hold on a minute.
What are you doing?
So hold on. The kid that he's having the woman that he's having a child with, is this their first?
No, yeah. She's 45.
This is probably why then.
But
How many kids has he got?
I think he's got about 3
7.
or 4. I don't know. Hold on, let me just check. Because he's got quite a few kids. And I think his eldest is in their 40s or 50s.
What? So his eldest
Is old enough to be the dad.
The eldest old to be the granddad.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Hold on,
I ain't know what to
let's see.
say with that one, man.
Right, he's got 3 children. No, he's got
Why
1,
is his
2,
partner
3, 4,
as-
5,
same age bracket
5,
as his oldest child as well? Like
5 children.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 5. He's got 3
It's so
boys,
unnecessary.
4 boys, 1 girl. So yeah.
So what, is he waking up for them early morning
Of course
feeds?
not. But listen, right. The
He'll
thing
have
is,
maids for
right,
that.
Maids.
what needs to happen is, right, the mother needs to secure the bag for the kid now.
Yeah.
Because the will needs to get rewritten. This kid's never gonna know his dad.
Yeah.
First and foremost, that's a fact.
Through movies.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's
No,
never.
you might remember if like,
dad was
if
a
he could get to 6.
What an arsehole.
if she or he, what is it? She or he? The kid?
They haven't disclosed it.
No,
They've
that's
just
true. And most of his movies, he's just been a prick, isn't he? He plays a good prick, isn't
Well, if he can get to 86, the child
daughter. He's got a girl.
Right. If the daughter can get to age 6, she'll remember something, I think. And so if Robert
Well, with his catheter.
If he can get to 86, yeah.
his bag.
No, but come on, man. Salute him for it. Still, getting up. You know what I mean? At that age, all these adverts that keep coming on all the time. Yeah, I mean, how much rate?
No, he's probably getting hormone.
Always comes on this Newman ads that keeps coming on all the time. With the two little dollies. What's it called?
No,
doing a tango.
He's probably had help.
There's a lot of guys out there that are probably like, you know what, like, salute that guy, man. How does he do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, and then ordering Newmans at the same time.
My thing,
whole batch.
My thing is, right. Let me start off with. I love each and every one of my children. Right. That's how I'm gonna start. So remember, I started this, right.
Disclaimer, man.
Now, my eldest, she is 20 this year. And I look at her and I think, if I had just stopped there, I would have been footloose and fancy free. My youngest is 6, right? And I think at 79, do I want to start pissing about with a baby? No, I don't want to do it now.
Yeah, hell no.
So what? The baby? What is it? Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Daughter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's got another daughter, and congrats. Yeah, I suppose that's what we all have to say. But I just think it's a bit.
Just need to relax. I think just have a relax.
Sit down. Yeah.
Enjoy the last 10 years of your life.
5,
man.
10 years. Yeah.
He's worked hard
15.
as well, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
acting's not an easy gig, so.
15
Chill
years he's
out.
got left, maybe 10.
Imagine him having a nap at his age.
He ain't getting up.
He ain't there. He's got maid.
He's got maid, nanny.
Let's hope that is the case.
He ain't getting up.
See, I struggle to get up sometimes. I'm hearing
That's
the
because
cry.
you have to.
I'm hearing the cry and I feel,
Yeah.
I just got comfortable, man. And I look at my missus and I know she can hear.
No one's getting up. No one's.
You know why, John? Innit? He's having the best dream. Sorry, the wet dream, the best dream. Sorry.
I don't get that luxury anymore because even when Charlotte wakes up, she's like a daddy's girl. So she'll just call for me instantly. Susanna does not get bothered whatsoever. It's just me. So 7, 6 a.m. in the morning, Dad. Oh man, she's up.
Me as well.
What's she doing up in the time anyway?
She's just an early riser.
Yeah.
She's just early. It don't
So
matter.
is she just like demanding breakfast now?
Yep. Right. She'll come in. Dad, I want breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 7.
That is me every
6
morning.
a.m. in
Me
the
too.
morning.
Ria will slap my face. Get up, Mum, get up.
No man is
You have to program your brain, right?
To not box him.
That's it. Because when you get slapped first thing in the morning, you're like,
You see that? It's that RKO is like pending at like 15%.
Honestly.
That's the same. My 3-year-old, she kicked me in the face like in a dream, like with a with a hill and that like hard in the face. And when I got up and I saw her there, it took a few seconds because I was gonna hit her. Like literally, I literally thought that Mandem would come into my room and box me.
Now, I get no privacy at home, man. Charlotte will just come in the bathroom, trying to go away.
No lock on the door?
She just comes, like, the things, I got an ensuite, so you don't come in my house.
Comes into your ensuite as well.
Comes into my bedroom, straight into my room. So I don't think about locking the bathroom door because I don't think she'll come in. Dad, can you fix my iPad? Charlotte, I'm trying to go away. I know, but can you fix the iPad? It's just like all these things Robert De Niro won't have to do because let's face it, man, he ain't doing broke people shit. He's got a maid for that. He's got a maid.
He's probably sleeping in another house. He's probably not even there.
I don't deal with these peasants, baby. I don't do this.
He's probably going to make sure he's got loads of jobs lined up as well. And he's not even anywhere to be seen.
All I'm saying is the mother has to do a solid and make sure that reel is rewritten. Because it's like the brothers and sisters, they must be pissed right now because it'll be like,
exactly. How have you seen any info about how long they've been together for?
No. But I mean, he was with a black woman.
I was just about to say, is his
was.
wife black?
No, he was with her and then they broke up, and he was with her for a while. And then they broke up, and he's now with this woman. So they could only have been together for about 2-3 years. Tops.
Yeah.
I mean, jingle.
She better sort out that will. That's what I'd do, and fix that baby up nice. Because she's 45. So when he's 20, she's 60 on.
Hey, maybe she was dropping
cusp of retirement.
Maybe she was dropping vodka in his drinks. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even know why I bother.
That's deep, man. You imagine, like, she gets a Viagra, just crushes it into powder, just sprinkles it. Here you go, darling. Here's your rum and coke. You know, the bottoms up.
Right, we're gonna move on swiftly. I'm gonna keep it in the old entertainment bit. Can someone tell me what the hell's going on with Jonathan Majors?
He's with Megan Good now.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is he Megan Good?
Mm-hmm. Give him his flowers, please.
Yeah. Is he? Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Let me do some Google.
Right, so basically, Jonathan Majors, right? He's basically the new
Creed.
It's not even that. He's got the next succession of Marvel films. They are surrounded by him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He is the guy right now. Now, he got into a bit of problems with his woman, some domestic issues, but he called the police on her.
Okay.
But the police arrested him.
What?
Yeah. Now he's been charged, right? And he's been I don't know what they charged him for. I can't remember, but it was he ain't they're basically saying he done something to her. It's not clear, so I don't want to be like he hit her, but it's the domestic thing. But then there has been text messages, screens where she said, "I'm sorry. I know I messed everything up." She's been apologizing to him, right? But somehow, somewhere, he's got the blame for something, or something's going wrong. So he's been dropped by almost everyone but Disney right now. Disney are the only one. And I know what they're thinking, because the next maybe 10 years...
There's like another Avengers movie with Kang in it.
Yeah, so the next 10 years he's him. Like, it's him. He is the guy
Money
now.
is invested.
How did he get Creed 3? Well, I didn't even realise.
Yeah, he was in Creed, yeah. He was,
Yeah.
He was the main character. No.
One of the main characters.
Him
He had
and
Michael B.
B.
Jordan
Yeah.
and then him.
Oh, I see. I didn't realise.
And this guy was tipped to do everything. And then all of a sudden, it was like, oh shit, this is happening. And it was a succession of things. And it's like, the latest one is the one where he's got charged. And I think, to be honest, it don't sit well with me. I kind of think there's something bigger going on here. Because if the woman's come out and said, actually, it was all me, he's called the police on her. They've arrested him. He's been dropped by, even his talent agency have dropped him. His people, they've dropped him. But Disney didn't. And it's like, oh, so the big one hasn't dropped you yet? Right, we'll put charges on as well. So he's pissed someone off somewhere, I think, personally. I'm just conspiracy theorying out a bit. I just think it's a bit weird. That's all.
So what situation now? Has he been not been sentenced or anything? Or
not yet. He's just charged at the minute.
Charge of what exactly? Assault?
Well, they haven't disclosed yet. Just the New York, I think, district charged him with something. But it's the domestic thing. So
is the
domestic never looks good.
So is the girl white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, just check the history book.
Yeah, because when I googled it, I just see Megan Good.
Yeah, I
So
saw
he's
Megan.
Standing by him through this trial.
Yeah. Because Megan, she was married as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She was married to
Some other guy.
Here we go. Jonathan Majors appears in court facing a year in jail for 3rd-degree assault. Yeah, domestic violence. After Jonathan virtually as his status conference held at Manhattan Criminal Court building 6 weeks after he was arrested for domestic violence. That's him there.
Even Javante Davis, after he beat Ryan Garcia, he was arrested.
Was he?
He was arrested for some assault. For he's doing I think he's on house arrest. He's not jail, prison.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I just it just feels a bit. I don't know. It feels a bit weird. Like he hasn't done something, and then they're teaching him a lesson now because he was
humiliation ritual.
I don't want to say it, but it does feel like that.
Because
because you got to think about the pictures he took. You remember when I was talking about where he looked a bit feminine, right? Yeah. He took these pictures where he was pouting, and it was like, mate, what are you doing, man? Relax. And then this happened, and it was like, you haven't done something. You've pissed somebody off somewhere because it's just happening too quick. I couldn't keep up. It was like every day. There was something new, and it was like
he's gonna be the next big thing.
Yeah, but I think with things like that, once one thing comes out, papers want to sell more papers or views, gives up papers, get more views. So they try and dig up something else, and then you get this whole train of negative reports about him. I mean, it could be that. It could be he's just assaulted someone. It could be 50-50, right?
But my thing is, that's what I want to believe. But then when you think you've got all these deals on the table, why risk it?
Yeah.
Like you are Disney you're Marvel for the next 10 years.
I think it takes one little just lost his temper for a second. It takes that little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter if you got all that in the background. Someone does something to you, and you're like, you just lash out, and then you just get carried away, and then she calls it third degree assault.
What did he do before Kang and all that and Creed?
He was
just someone new, innit?
He was in what? The Harder They Fall.
He was in that one?
Yeah, he was in there. He was one of the main actors in there.
Did I say Ant-Man as well or something? I saw something about
Ant-Man. He's in Ant-Man. Yeah, he's doing that.
Kang,
that's start of the old Marvel thing.
Right.
So he's basically starting off his career, and his humiliation ritual, it may be right. I think you've got a point.
It just smells fishy. That's all I'm saying, guys.
How about it's assaulted someone and he's in trouble? That's it. It could be just that as well.
Yeah.
But it could be yours, but it could be that as well. I know what you mean.
I don't want to believe it.
My thing is, if I've got all this stuff on the table,
it just sounds.
I'm gonna have.
Sounds like
if for some reason Marvel came for me, right, and said, John, we're gonna surround this Marvel universe right for the next 15 years. I'm hiring people that will tell me about myself to make sure I don't get into no shit, and my wife's with me at all times as well, not having no silly little info leakage or anything. Nah, everything's in house. You don't see me unless I'm on the big screen. That's it. And I just think he's messed it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
and he's got with Megan Good. He's another unstable person. She's unstable.
Leave Megan alone.
I think when you're in that world, everything's just a bit crazy anyway. I think it's just all crazy. So
I mean, what a bounce back though, Megan Good after all of that.
I know, because he's. Yeah,
it's a bit of a bounce back.
No, it is because the woman he was with weren't. He upgraded.
Yeah.
But she's a bit weird because she's a bit weird.
She's a weirdo. But she's still good though.
She has to be good because her name's good.
Oh man. So it don't sit well with me. I'm gonna watch this space with him. But I mean, another thing is, you know what America's like. If you did slap this woman, they're gonna lynch you, man.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably lost his temper. She said something to him, or she said something because he was leaving her or something, and he just lashed out. It just takes even if it's that, isn't it? Whether it's that or hard or it's the same thing, isn't it?
But the thing is that she's sorry about something. Why is she sorry?
Well, this is it. Yeah. This is it. And then why would he call the police if he did something? That is stitching on yourself.
Why would they arrest him?
The story don't make sense.
Why would they arrest him if he called the police?
There you go.
Yeah, but
that's happened before.
Yeah, of course.
When a witness has called the police and then ends up in jail. That's happened before.
It happens all the time.
Oh man.
Let's say we have a fight.
What a backfire!
Let's say we have a little fight, but my slap is harder than yours.
Yeah.
And then, but you've hit me. I've also hit you, but you go and ring the police because you got hurt.
Right.
But I got slapped as well. It's a fight.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
a fight. But the witness, sorry, the so-called victim has rang the police. The so-called victim has rang the police. But it doesn't mean they're in the right. It happens all the time. All the time. Yeah, so that's nothing new. But, you know, I thought it was probably a little fight, a little domestic
I
fight.
agree. I think maybe he didn't realize what was at stake. You know, like when things come to you,
It's quick.
like, and
But you can't.
because if
Had
he'd
a
been
bad
grafting
day,
for 20
had a
years for
bad
this
day.
gig, maybe. But I feel like he's newer to the acting scene, so maybe this all came on his lap and he didn't have to
Too
handle
much.
it.
Too much.
Too
It's a
much
crazy
pressure.
world. Acting's a crazy world.
Stupid.
I know.
man.
I think
Might be on drugs
he's been
as well.
active for a while. You know, he was skinny back then. No one realised.
Okay.
No one realised. Man only.
Bare hate, you know. Like, listen,
What are
he
you
was
talking about?
skinny, man. Like,
No. But he's beefed up, like, and
Yeah,
now
I
he's
see
getting
that.
all these big roles and that.
Yeah.
So it's getting to him.
So it's like it's the
So
same
he's
with
got
who
that,
else is there?
That power. That's it. He thinks he's top of the tree now. Now he's got this. Now he's got this Disney contract.
I mean, like, he is
top
Kang.
of the tree.
You know, like, he is Kang. So
Creed
he's-
3, Kang,
Yeah,
whatever.
he's got to go
So he
into
took it
like.
upon himself to slap his woman.
Yeah.
You know what he's saying?
He probably thought he was untouchable. He's probably got loads of other roles in the pipeline that no
Well, now
one
it's
knows.
all gone.
Now
It's all gone. The only thing that the only
Never
reason,
believe your own hype.
the only reason why Marvel ain't dropped it yet, they're trying to figure out how they can spin it and replace him.
Let's find someone first.
Yeah. I mean, you just put Michael B. Jordan in it, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to kill off Kang and put Galactus in there. Who would play Galactus?
Well, you can CGI that, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah, AI. Yeah.
Easy.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Damn.
All right. I guess we're all in agreement. Humiliation ritual. Though.
Possibly.
You know what? The crazy thing is, right? The more and more I speak to Chris, and the more and more things happen, I'm like, oh, he might have a point, you know.
Ever since I logged into that Don't Get Offended TikTok account, I see everything now. I'm nearly a believer in thieving. It keeps hitting me. I'm like, what is this?
You're like, maybe he's
This
got
algorithm is hitting me
So,
hard.
John, what we need to do, see how you keep, we send DMs or we need to send it to Ryan now.
No, I'm getting it all. Trust me, I get it all. I don't need no more flat earth, Asian this, Asian that. I'm getting it all.
Oh, man, you need some dark humor in your life, bro.
No, I don't need that. I don't need no. My algorithm is messed up as it is.
So
man.
me and John said about what 15 a day?
Yeah, we go in. We go.
No, don't try and send me
Sometimes I
nothing.
laugh, right, and my wife just looks at me like, "You're sick," and I'm like, "But look," and then she starts to see the funny side. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is bad.
Anything I see, I look before I press it. If I tap it, that's it. My algorithm is fucked.
Yeah. See the thumbnail first.
Yeah.
It was the best part. You get the little people going, "What would you do when I run into your house?" And the guy
He
puts
put a
the
glass
cup
onto
over
it.
there
Yeah.
and just goes,
Yeah.
And walks off.
"Oh God, right." let's
What
go
about
to-
the one with the baby gate?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I guess you have to watch it.
Yeah, you have to watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Your inside jokes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just a bit messed up.
But you know what? It gets me through my day, though, you know? It does. It's sick, but
It distracts me.
Loads.
Like, because once I start watching things like that, I get distracted before I know it. There's hours gone. I'm like, no, what happened there?
Yeah.
I get distracted very, very easily. So I need to watch myself. I stay away from all that. Yeah.
That's it, man. Right, let's move on, man. Right, there's been a bit of uproar. Police shooting 2 dogs in East London.
I saw that video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you posted it.
Now,
I couldn't watch that, man. I saw it. I was like, it was horrible.
So what, you know, I don't even know what
turns
actually
out
happened.
a woman said the dogs attacked her and her little dog, but it turns out that didn't actually happen. So she's called the police and done a bit of a Karen, you know. I've been attacked by dogs. Da, 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 da. I find their response a little bit disproportionate, maybe. Like, you got armed police turning up.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bit. I mean, if my first stance was, if these dogs had attacked someone, fine, put them down. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But when I started to find out more and more information, it was slightly, well, it's not even slightly, it is overreaction. I don't know why you would shoot the dogs in broad daylight like that. Because they weren't really attacking.
They were just protecting their owner. That's what I saw. Like, from what I saw, just like barking, all right, just calm down. It was like, bang. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, even just from, like, I don't care what backstory there is to this. Just from watching that, you don't have to do that.
No, you don't.
Too much.
It's like, did you see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not even really like a dog fan or nothing like that. But
yeah, I'm a cat person, but I was still offended.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, that's not needed, definitely not needed. Anyway.
Taxpayers' money, tactical police for 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
And there's quite a few of them as well, right?
I thought there was a black guy somewhere. That's what I thought it was. I was like, right, where's the black guy, man?
The owner was
Where
a white
is he?
guy, right?
Yeah,
the
owner was a white homeless guy. Like,
the dogs were black.
disproportionate, man.
Oh, he was homeless. So not just he's homeless, you've just taken away his brethren.
The dogs were black.
Oh, 2 black dogs. Oh man, is it like a GoFundMe up?
I guess. I guess. I mean, that's the only thing I couldn't spot anything. I was trying to spot something, but I just don't understand. I didn't understand the video.
It's a slight over it. Well, not even slight.
Yeah.
It's a big overreaction. Like,
Couldn't they use like a tranquilizer, in the zoo?
That's what I thought he did.
Yeah.
That's what. But then it was a gunshot. Oh, that's weird.
That's what they should have done then.
Yes.
They should have used.
Yeah, They shoot the lions in the wild and just put them to sleep for a bit.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think
sense.
they could have diffused the situation a lot better than what they did. They're trained to diffuse situations.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's just like, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to roll in.
And just shoot the dog. Both of them.
Dead.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
And the dogs, they had a picture of the guy on London Underground with his 2 dogs. And I'm not a fan of dogs licking faces and that, but they were licking his face and that. It's just like.
That was his best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, was that before?
This was before, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it was just like, oh, man.
To be honest, I think I've mentioned this on the previous podcast. Again, I'm not a dog fan, right? But even when dogs attack, say, people or whatever, which is bad, I don't understand the reason of putting them down either. I don't really get it. I don't get it. I have mentioned this, right? I have mentioned this before, haven't I? I don't get it.
All right,
so let's say I attack someone. You're gonna put me down for it?
No, but if I want to, I can press charges.
Yeah, that's
which
fine
is the
then.
equivalent.
No, it's not. You're taking someone's life.
I think if the dog, especially you see a lot
Yeah.
of dogs attacking children,
Yeah.
then they're violent. They need to be
But
put
then
down.
equally as well.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Equally as well. See that?
Put him in a dog prison.
They're going to serve time. Bro.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, they don't have an owner or
That's
something.
fine.
I don't
Some
know.
of them will be happy with that as long as they got their food.
I don't think you need to take someone's life, basically. An animal,
Some
a human.
dogs are
all
beyond
that.
rehabilitation
Yeah.
only because of the previous owner.
Right. So
Now-
they're not their fault, then, is it? This
We-
is what I don't get.
I say we. It weren't really we. It was
It's like you grow your children, right? And you grow them bad, and they end up bad. They end up where? You don't kill them. You don't take them. You don't do what they did back in the day, and you torture them. Yeah, because they're bad people. You put them into prison, right?
Oh yeah, the torture came back.
I just think, could you imagine that? Like bad kids, and then they just put them down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like
That's raw.
Yeah, I mean humans, dogs. I know we're different. But
Some humans do
still
deserve
alive.
to be put down. But
I get that, but I mean, not every like it's like a thing. It's
Gotta
like,
be honest.
Put the dog down. Like,
They
why?
do in other
You know?
countries, I guess.
They do in Florida now. They brought back death penalty.
Yeah, Texas now. Florida.
it's funny that that's a populated black area as well. Don't get me started on my racial issues with that.
Planned Parenthood, death penalty, standing ground
let's
law.
just stay on topic before I go racial, man.
But you see what I mean. So what? Okay. Let's go cats then. Yeah, that's when a cat attacks.
Cats are different, man.
A cat doesn't have a
Cat
locked
is
jaw.
different.
Okay,
Listen, if a cat goes like that to a child, that's a baby. Which
Do
I'm
you know
saying,
what?
are you going to put them down?
No, I did. My missus, her grandma's cat. Right, when my 3-year-old, when we were doing a photo shoot, Right, the cat was bad. Everyone knew this cat was bad.
You get bad cats.
Yeah. Like it's like an evil cat.
Samurai.
Like everyone was scared of the cat.
Bad
right?
cats.
And she was creeping around. My daughter's on the sofa. I see the cat just creeping. I'm thinking this cat's gonna do something. The cat leaped at her with claws. So I kicked the cat. Yeah. See, that's how you need to act. You just kick them. Or you
What's your name? Kurt Zuma.
No, but I had to do it. Yeah. I had to kick it out.
What did it do?
See, that's deserving. But I don't think you need to kill him.
No,
Cat kicker.
Dogs
but it's either I kick the cat or she's gonna scratch up my daughter.
Yeah, 100%.
And proper came with claws, like
Yeah.
vicious. And the cat's a big cat. Like this is a big, stocky cat.
Yeah, it's probably one of them
I mean?
cats. I can't remember
No
what they're called.
way. No way.
But dogs, like, I even know. So when I was a teenager, I had some friends who used to, what's it called when the dogs all fight each other? Like they literally was training these dogs to fight.
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember. There's a name for it. Yeah. And betting on it. So I feel like with dogs,
You're betting on it.
not me.
Oh,
Well, they were betting. So you like all put your money in for your dog. and try-
You did say you though. You said I was betting on
I've
it.
never owned a dog.
Like, how much you put on it?
You lot deep.
I'm a vegetarian. Come on.
What's that got to do?
That's got nothing to do with nothing, man. You said that you got a cat as well.
Nothing to do with nothing. I'm a vegetarian.
I'm a vegan too.
I don't believe in animals.
Like dairy free. I'm dairy free. I got nut allergy as well.
Okay, so we're going there. All right. So, but you're fine with a dog getting put down because they've attacked a human.
What you were saying about the owner, you don't know what their backstory is to how they've been trained.
Yeah.
So then,
So you put them down?
if they bite someone's face off,
We took a friend's dog. One of our friends, they went on holiday. This was a couple years ago. And it was a staff, but it was crossed between something else. It was a tall looking. You could see it had staff features, but it was taller. And he, fine as you like, but he was quite protective. So as long as he understood who we were, he wouldn't attack. But it was one of the dogs where I was quite unsure about. So we're walking through the
I'm
woods.
unsure about all dogs if I see them.
And
I don't trust no dogs.
my wife goes, boom, let him off the lead. I'm like, nah, let me just keep him on because it's not our dog.
Oh, I remember this.
I don't know, man. And then she's like, no, he's been cooped up all day. Like, we was at work. We just let him off. I let this dog off this lead, right? This dog took off. I don't know why he took off. He took off. Right. Next thing I know, we hear screaming. Ah! He's only got someone's dog. I got the dog chain. I started hitting the dog over. He wouldn't let go because he locked the jaw.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting the dog, trying to get him. And my wife, she's proper animal thing, so she just comes along and just deals with it. I think she poked him in his eyes and he just let go. Right. So we put him on the lead, and so sorry, like the man's was cut up where he was trying. It was bad. And I said to her, this dog's got to be put down, man. Like, we can't, like, he's injured someone. We could get, you know what I mean? So I started scanning Facebook. You know, these people, they put stuff up the thing. Just been attacked by a dog. Luckily, my black face weren't on any of these sides. So that's what I was looking for. Black man with dog.
No, black man with gold tooth and a dog.
This is it. I didn't want, so I said to Zach, so like, we took the dog home, and then obviously we spoke to the friend when they were like, this is what happened, look. So we had to put him down.
I think these dogs just need training. They just need to be taught.
No, I get what you're saying.
You teach the dogs.
You need to check on Nextdoor though as well. That's another app. That's a community app.
What's that?
Nextdoor. Yeah. Where they.
I've left the area now, so don't bother me. They can't find me now.
That Nextdoor app is annoying. I get emails every single day, people complaining, someone stopped my Sainsbury's shopping. Somebody.
What is that? What is it? What is this app?
Nextdoor is basically, it's like a community Facebook. So like, for example, I think in Brentwood, well, not me personally, but like there's a community there where they'll be like, like my car got stolen. These bastards like they love stealing cars. If you see this number plate, please let me know. That kind of thing, like a community thing.
Yeah.
But I get
like
it all.
Watch, but update.
Yeah, like a neighborhood watch. I'm actually unsubscribed. I'm still getting emails.
No, I feel like the training. I feel like you're actually acting like dogs are humans. And there's humans who have a traumatic childhood who spend their lifetime in therapy and don't get over it. What makes you think a dog?
No, I think any animals. I think if you have some type of intelligence, I think you deserve a life. That's how I see it. Whether we are human or some kind of
when Skynet's kicking, have that same mentality.
Yeah. Exactly. We're intelligent, but they might not be as intelligent. But they're still humans. Not humans. They're still living. I think that's what. And I think they can. Dogs are quite smart, right? So I think they can be taught. I don't see why we have to put them down.
But
I think give them a time. Give them at least a year. Train them up for a year. If they do it again, then give them a second chance.
When they're an adult, it's harder. Like if they're a pup, you can do it.
Yeah.
But if they're an adult and they're just set on their whatever their mentality is,
I think
harder.
It's definitely harder because it's like how can you change your left spots? And all that
it definitely is harder because it's like when a human does something bad, they you interview them, you say, oh, why did you do it? Blah blah blah.
Because I felt like it.
With a dog, you can't sit a dog down and be like, why did you do it?
That's definitely logically that's definitely right. Yeah, but I think you can. I just think there's
a business there for you,
There is.
Open a
you know what I'm saying? Don't put them down. Let me train them or something like that. There's
You mean like a super nanny?
Yeah. So you got these super nannies that train naughty dogs, right?
Yeah.
You got that.
There are some dogs like my brother-in-law. He's got he had a Rottweiler.
Oh, okay.
This dog, my wife is an animal lover. But go near it. This dog is trained to protect the house. So if it don't know you, it lunges at the fence. One time it lunged and the fence moved. I'm going on. Get in the car. That's it. I'm done. Because this dog gets out.
Yeah. And again,
he's going to eat me.
But they're trained for a certain thing, right? So I guess that's a little bit different, right? Because if someone enters the house.
But then try rehabilitating that dog that all he wants to do is attack.
But attack if they're out and about. Let's say you're out and about with this dog. They're not in. He's not in his territory.
He had to put him. He keeps him on his lead. So my brother-in-law he keeps him on his lead.
Yeah.
He don't let him off because if he lets him off,
well, that's different. Yeah. That's what I mean. So if they're trained in a certain way, then yes, you're not going to let them go, and that's a bit different. I think it's a bit different. But if it's just a dog that has a bad past and it's gonna try to eat a baby or something like that. But then the baby thing.
I feel like if that was your baby, you would have a different opinion.
No. Of course, I'll be like, I would grab the dog and try and kill it myself. I would personally.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't mean like you just have to just kill a dog. Like,
the baby thing.
No, nothing.
The people that have dogs around children, I don't blame the dog in that instant because I think you have to be a responsible pet owner. If your child is from the age, I don't know, from 0 to let's say 8, 9, where they don't fully understand. They just think everything's play. Keep the dog and them separate unless you're in the house and you're downstairs with the dog or the dog's in the same room as you. If you're in one room and the dog and the kid's in the other and the dog attacks, you don't know what gone on. Because if you pull a dog's tail, it's gonna bite you.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. If you pull his ears, if you don't, if you do anything like. I mean, sometimes my daughter, for instance, Charlotte, will be out in the garden and she'll try and grab my dog's tail. Like, what are you doing?
I didn't even know that.
And he's only a little English Springer Spaniel. So, like, he ain't he's just, he lives in the world of Happy Larry. He just wants to run around in fields. So he's not going to attack her. But when she pulls his tail, and he turns and looks at her like, what are you doing? Yeah. And a part of me thinks if I weren't sitting there,
you ain't gonna know.
He might turn around and think, fuck it, I'm going to just give you a little nip. Because he's not, my master's not there. But when I'm there, he looks and then looks at me as if to say, can you tell her? Stop. Kind of thing. So the thing is, I think when kids are being attacked by dogs, I put that more on the dog owner than the dog. I do. Because you don't know what happened. And if you know your dog is a dangerous dog, you should not have your children unsupervised around the dog.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how I feel on it. But I used to be I had to get dog friendly once I got with my wife because she's just animal lover. I never liked dogs whatsoever. And I started to like them after we got together because it was just like, I want a dog. Now I walk the dog everywhere.
You know what's weird though? You know in Brentwood, I'm seeing a lot of people walking their cats.
What?
They've got leashes on their cats.
Oh my god!
Full blown cat on the road, John. You think it's a joke? It's just regular.
How do
now.
you grab the cat to hook him up?
My cat don't even like me to even get close to my cat to do that. So I don't even know how that can even happen. How do people do that?
Is it mainly white people?
It's not black people though, is it?
You
think
enough said, man.
Black people got time to get a cat leash to walk on the road with this cat.
What I like about cats is it's like zero maintenance because you give them food, they fuck off out and do their business, and they come back.
Yeah, they're independent.
Dog, I have to walk.
Treat it like a child, man.
Yeah, literally.
Do you remember on Netflix, Don't F with the Cats? Remember that?
I ain't seen that.
You haven't seen that?
Never. It's one of the best. Right?
Yeah,
Do you remember?
I remember that.
What is it? It's just.
So basically, what it is
Steve.
You know, on YouTube, like the most viewed videos on YouTube are cats and all the mad stupid shit that they do. There was this one particular guy who was like getting cats and kittens and then like putting them in bags and sucking the oxygen out and killing the cats. Yeah, and popular cat lovers online were watching this video and they managed to find him via a
Something in their room, right?
A plug socket, I think. A plug socket, and they were able to locate where exactly in the world he was. Because, bruv, people, they like dogs, but they love cats. That's why they say don't F with cats. Because cat lovers, like, they ride or die for these animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watch it. When it first came out, me and Von were like, holy shit.
What is it, a film or just...
No, it's like a documentary. So it's a doc.
Right.
Yeah. So it's this one particular guy, this one weirdo guy who was just killing cats everywhere.
Why cats? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. It was actually pretty sad. Like they got an actual kitten, sucked the air out of it. It was actually really sad to watch. It actually pissed me off because we love cats as well. We just got a new kitten not too long ago. It's called Billy.
But that cat might have bitten someone. So you put the cat.
It's a little kitten, man. It's that 2-week-old kitten.
Just saying.
Right?
Cat bite and a dog bite is not the same.
Saying.
You know, I can't even let the cat out the yard. I've now got foxes at the back of my garden, and the foxes got babies as well now, man.
Oh my god.
Yes, long.
Oh, you got fox family?
They're just like dogs. Foxes just like dogs.
Nah, man, they're rodents, man.
No, they're
Fuck
not.
that.
They're
They're
not.
rodents.
Same thing.
Nah,
All
man.
the same.
They're disgusting, bruv. Their feet are dirty. Their face looks disgusting.
It's just what
They
people...
carry mange as well,
Yeah,
man.
they got Lyme disease. They even jumped into my bins and ripped the whole thing out.
And stuff like their skin. Yeah.
Because they sleep in the wild. I guess if dogs did that, they would be the same as well. If they lived in wild and just like lived anywhere, they'd have the same thing. I'm telling you. It's just that dogs are humans love
They're
dogs.
domesticated. Yeah.
I think foxes are probably smarter than dogs as well. I think
Not,
so.
not that smart. I've seen loads
I've
of roadkill.
I've seen them. I've seen some serious smart foxes out there.
Not when they cross the roads. So
Yeah, not that one.
you can see the evidence.
I've seen loads of road.
But what about dogs?
They're not that smart.
I don't think dogs are that smart either. You leave a dog, they get run over as well.
That's why they're on a leash.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know, is it not a law where if you run over a cat, there's nothing, but if you run over a dog, you got like proper report it.
I don't know, you
I
know.
heard about that. I know that if you run over a swan, then that's your life.
Yeah,
done.
you can't mess with swans.
Yeah, because
It's the queen's
So,
bird.
I mean-
the
Yeah.
king, it's the kings now.
Yeah.
Kings.
So I mean, it's just like
Charles.
Anyway,
Right, let's get on to some racial shit real quick, man. You know me.
Why you want to go racial?
I love a racial thing, man. I do love a racial topic,
The
man.
more we're talking about it, the more racism will forever exist.
Here we go, man. So look. Egyptians complain after Netflix documentary depicts Cleopatra as black. A Netflix documentary which depicts Cleopatra as black, a black African, has sparked huge controversy amongst Egyptian community. A lawyer even went to the extent of filing a legal complaint that accused the episode African Queen Cleopatra, of violating media laws to try to erase the Egyptian identity. Yeah, something. Cat gun. I think you're gonna say what I'm thinking, so you can articulate it better than I can.
Let's get it very perfectly clear. Very perfectly clear. The Egyptians were black. All right. There's no two ways about it. The Hamites, they're black, them descendants. And if you want to be even more deeper than where it is is that Egypt actually used to run all the way down to Zimbabwe. So the whole line of like, if you go from where Egypt is, it ran all the this is what Misraim was called. It ran all the way down to Zimbabwe, which was the land of gold. And at that period of time, everybody knew that the whole continent of Africa was mainly black anyway. The Egyptians were black, but everybody knew this fact. This was a fact. It's only Hollywood now that is, and obviously with obviously a lot of people going into where Egypt is now, is why they think that it's otherwise, and not even just that. Whereas where you look at the map of Africa itself, so Africa is actually, if you turn, Africa was actually, the map is upside down, put it this way. So where South Africa is, that was the top, that's the north, and where Egypt was the south. So when they said the Hebrews, they traveled down south to Egypt, they actually traveled, where the region of, so where the Hebrews were, was actually where Zimbabwe is. That's where the Egyptians, where they was, which was called Goshen at that time. You can look at certain maps. I think it's if you look at map of Africa, I think it's 1549. You could see that those old maps were all upside down. Like everything, Europe, all of that, everything, they read it from upside down, which is fact. In terms of this whole thing, where people are crying about Cleopatra being black, if you look at the walls, the original paintings, the walls in the what's it called, the the pyramids and all of that, the original pictures are black. You can see that they are black. There was a period. Oh man, why are these words coming out of my head at the moment? So there was a Hellenization period, which was around about the 1400s, where they basically whitewashed black history. So they started lighting up the pictures. This is the same period where Yahusha, who the world knows as Jesus, where they started changing his image,
making him white.
They started, and then with the introduction of Hollywood, obviously you look at the films. So let's look at the what's it called?
Exodus.
The Exodus.
Charlton Heston.
Who played Moses in Exodus? Christian Bale, who is Welsh. He's
Welsh
British,
white man.
British Welsh. The majority, if you look at the majority of that cast, pretty much English. You look at Gods of Egypt. Who's the main character? Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler.
No, Gods of Egypt. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's Noah, isn't it? Gerard Butler.
Noah was Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler and the guy
from Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Liam.
Yeah.
So these are the main characters.
But nobody says anything when it's a white person.
No,
doing it.
yeah.
This is just a Netflix documentary with not a lot of budget, and it's caused all this controversy.
Same as Little Mermaid. Made it 26. When I go watch it.
I'm cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna back it.
What's this?
Little Mermaid. She's just a black girl.
Chloe
Bailey. And there's a big uproar saying basically, "Oh, that's not Little Mermaid. She should be a white girl."
Well, look how many.
Even though it's set in the Caribbean. It's
you feel me? It's just. Oh God! It's just.
Look how many times Jesus has been played by a white guy.
Exactly.
With brown hair, Cesare Borgia, actually playing Cesare Borgia and not Yahusha. And there's never been no uproar about this. Never been. And there should be uproar about it if there's uproar about these other things. So, it is what it is. You can't scream one thing, or what's the saying? People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Do you know what I mean? If you're doing one thing over here, you can't cry on this side if people are doing the other thing, which is actually real in terms of, she was actually dark-skinned, Cleopatra.
Yeah. Yep.
The Hamites.
What all this says to me is everybody wants to be black until it's not fashionable anymore till it don't suit them. So, for instance, you got the Egyptians. It's like all of a sudden you got an issue. But Jesus was set, a lot of the films were set in Egypt and they were played by a pure white man. No one said a word. No one.
Even to the point, even to the point of the sphinxes, is you look at the sphinxes, the nose have been shot off, the lips have been shot off by Napoleon and his army because they didn't want the identity of these sphinxes to be seen as black because they have bigger nose and bigger lips. And they thought, no, we can't be having this, which is part of when they were whitewashing black history.
Yep.
I don't agree with what the Egyptians do, and that I'm not for them. But I have to point out these are the things that happen. Moses was hidden in Egypt, and was raised as an Egyptian. The Egyptians were black. Moses was black. Jesus, Yahusha, was told to hide in Egypt, and he lived there for a few. When Herod was trying to come after him, obviously because he looked like the Egyptians, so therefore he was black. The same with like Paul. Paul was confused. People identify him. They thought he was an Egyptian because he was black. It's the same thing. A lot of biblical characters, but at the same time, the Bible, you've seen so many different movies or different.
I feel like Judas Iscariot was white though, man. Sorry, I just had to throw that one in there.
No, but yeah, you see that all these documentaries, whatever, and the programs, they all come out. They're played by English characters, and this is not the case. But again, we're not crying out because we don't know our history, really and truly, because it's been taken away from us.
I just think we need to start calling it out when it happens, though. I do. I just think things like this, if people are going to jump on the bandwagon, oh, she's not black, she's Egyptian, then we should start calling out certain things as well. I think as a people, I do think we should do that. Because why are we always the race that is been walked all over? That's my thing. It's like, it's a bloody documentary, Cleopatra, that was done by...
Look, that is... So Egypt was up here, but back in the day, Egypt ran... That's the whole of Egypt. They owned all of that part. At that time, they owned all of that. So all the way down there.
Yeah.
That blue line. That was ancient Egypt back then. Obviously, it's changed now, but... It ran all the way down there. So all the way down there, you think the race of people is going to be...
Yeah, of course.
Mostly
black anyway, isn't it? So, yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I just feel we need to kind of, stop fighting amongst ourselves and just get this shit together now. We need to get it right because people are taking all our stuff and just... using it against us. That's how I feel, man.
Taking all that stuff.
But do you know what it is though?
That's how I feel, man. You know what I mean?
But you know what it is? Right? I saw a video the other day and I saw this black boy. He was crying. He's being filmed, and these other black boys slapping him up.
Oh, I hate seeing videos like that, man.
And like they took his phone, then they started punching him up and then kicking him and stamping on him and filming it and laughing and all that. Oh. And a lot of this does go on with like black on black fights. I mean, why do that? And why film it? And why put it out there?
Like the filming thing's like a generational thing. That's this generation. They seem to like grasp
everything.
Themselves
if it's not captured, it didn't happen.
Yeah. And I just think I don't understand why it could be.
That started with Happy Slap TV when we was in school. Remember that?
Yeah, but.
I feel like I remember that phase, but it didn't last in the way this is just never ending. Like I feel like Happy Slap was like for about 6 months and then died. Whereas like the filming anything and everything, I feel like that's just never gonna end.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
No,
it's
it'll
like
get worse.
snitching on yourself. Yeah. Why would you take a camera and film yourself doing something
Well, back then it was still about the views back then.
Oh no!
Started with the views. It's going to end with the views. It's all about views.
It starts and ends with the views, but then your ass is in a prison cell.
Yeah, still getting views though. Yeah, still getting views. Oh, there's some prisoners out there who've got some big accounts. Big accounts in prison. Yeah, you see some prisoners with some big accounts. They're filming inside the prison, like prison fights and stuff. Imagine people like you don't see that, right?
Yeah.
Exclusive fights online. They're getting views. So when they come out, they're ready to go.
I don't get it. I just don't. Yeah. I'm from the old school, man. You do things, shut up, innit? You don't need to talk about it. I said it, I did it. If you don't believe me, cool, innit? Like I don't.
Different now.
Yeah, I don't believe in
like the views.
Don't take your video out when I'm doing something. Don't, because I'll take your phone off you. Like, just don't do that.
Subs. Thing is, from when you can start making money. Look, listen. I've always said it's all about the money.
It
boils down to money. If you can put something online on YouTube and you get paid for it, or you can get towards that payness, then you're gonna get your camera out and start getting paid. Yeah, if you get 1 mil on a video and you're a part of the YouTube partner program, it's 1,000 views, roughly £2 every 1,000 views. Yeah, if you get 1 million views on one video, you do the maths. And you keep posting, you keep getting your phone out when you're seeing things on the street, just walking around, just waiting for something to happen.
What about when the battery dies?
Before you know it's on YouTube. Right?
Exactly.
Everything's on YouTube because it's a chance to get paid.
Exactly. There's an Instagram called London_UK crime live.
There you go.
Yeah, and they actually record and they'll put this up before it goes on the Metro or Sky News. Yeah, you're seeing all this shit with machetes.
They've probably
100,000 views.
They've probably got one person in every borough just ready, walking around the hoods, walking around the estates.
I can't get with that anymore, man.
Snitching,
I can't get with that anymore, man.
Getting paid to snitch, and you don't know who the account is. You know who owns it. Only YouTube does.
You won't lose your street credit.
No, exactly. You're just getting paid.
That's just crazy.
Cash cow, man.
Yeah, this is the thing.
We can make other people money. We can't make our own. Is that how it is?
Yeah. So you just filming people and their faces on the floor, with blood pouring out of their eyes. You know,
you'd be like,
I'm getting the views.
Get the views on. Hey, like, you're right.
This is 10 mil right now. 10 million views. Telling you.
I can't get with it, man. I can't get with it. It's just wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. Definitely wrong.
You know what I mean? I just look at it and I think, nah, not me, mate. Not me. That's why sometimes I worry about my kids, man. I worry about them because it's like things like that.
It's gonna get deeper as well.
If I scroll and see my child getting boxed up on Instagram.
Yeah, and then you're gonna end up in prison, right?
Yeah, you know what's coming. Black tracksuit, I'm on road. It's just man. That's just crazy. It's just not for me. But what was he talking about before? It was Cleopatra, wasn't it?
Cleopatra, yeah.
How did we get that?
We got from racism straight to road, you know.
It's just connected.
Right, you know what? I think I'm going to do a silly topic because then we're done now, man. We've done too much serious things. I'm going to do a silly topic.
We'll change it to serious as we go. I guarantee we can go from a funny topic to a serious topic without even knowing. Yeah.
Right. So, lady and gentlemen, would you date a woman/man that's taller or bigger than you? This is a Chris Samuel special, by the way. Would you date a woman that's taller and bigger than you?
So bigger, woman, you mean like
and Charlotte, would you date a man?
Shorter, and smaller.
Yeah.
I mean, height's on my attractive list, so
right.
It's a bit political, but do you know what? I feel like if you're shorter or smaller as a man.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
So for 5'2" man.
No.
Straight away.
If I feel like I can pick you up, it's not happening.
Yeah, but he's got muscles, wedge,
he's heavy.
traps.
5'2" and heavy and strong.
Nah.
He'd pick you up with one hand.
Like really.
I have to bend down to kiss you. I have to come on my knees to kiss you. What's going on?
But I swear that Marcus Houston's
Don't
wife
remind me of my
is taller
son.
than him,
It's
isn't it?
too much. Yeah, I think a couple
his money
inches,
makes him
but
taller.
5 inches.
What's that?
That's a big difference. That's a big
5'2",
drop.
5'7", yeah.
Yeah.
Then you gotta wear heels.
Whoa, he's got to wear heels. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, man. I mean, like Danny DeVito's had like a good life, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he's got money. Money makes him very tall.
How tall is he? How tall is he? About 5 foot.
4'9".
Yeah, sure.
Nah, not even with the money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't be cuddling you lying down and my legs are longer. Or your feet on my knees. Feels like a little pocket man.
You know, like you're lying in bed and then what his head is like on your belly button. Yeah. One that.
Surely you're just like
Spooning. Yeah, babe.
His feet were probably on your stomach then.
No. Also, like I like wearing my partner's clothes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, be fitted. Just be fitted.
It'd be too small.
Fitted.
You'll be sharing with the kids, man.
Oh my god!
Imagine you go on a date with someone and he's got his size foot is junior size from JD Sports.
I mean, if he's tall with small feet, fine.
It's cheap though.
You know
It's
what I
cheap.
mean?
Yeah,
Saving some money.
More money to pay for the dinner.
Yeah, it's cheap.
I mean, more disposable.
Clothes are cheap. Trainers are cheap. Shoes are cheap.
Man. The cost of living on
You can literally buy from any section. So like sometimes you'll get like the different colours in the women's size that they ain't got in the men's. You can just buy them colours, no problem, as long as you ain't gone past size 7, is it? Yeah, 7, isn't it? Yeah. And you're alright, isn't it?
7's a cut-off point.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, but
A
what?
couple inches.
So not personality, not personality
Say
thing.
someone was 5'5".
Well, it's good personality.
And they were
5'5"
amazing.
with brown eyes.
But they
but-
have to
but
be
you
like
know-
a star and everything else.
Yeah, but you know what?
So there's a
do you remember a
possibility.
film?
then. There's a possibility.
Not 5'2", but a couple inches.
Let's say they're 5-star and everything else, but they're 5'2".
Nah,
No?
they can be friends.
What-
with me.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
Now, do you remember one film called How to Be a Player with Bill Bellamy?
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
His uncle was like the original player. Remember him?
Yeah.
What did he say that sticks with every man growing up for life? He's like, if you rap it strong, you can't go wrong. So what if his bars are just smooth like butter?
No,
Sweeps you off your
You might
feet.
forget about it.
I will definitely not forget when I have to look down.
Like, call it.
So height is a big thing then.
For me, but I've always had that tall girl complex as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm taller than most of my friends, so automatically I think I need someone tall.
So what? So
Maybe
what if
if
this?
people didn't bully me about being tall,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
right.
feel such a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what if it was like Love Is Blind, for example? Like you fall in love through the pods, and then you see
just
him.
didn't know.
He's just 5'2".
I don't know, because if you've fallen in love already, maybe that's the only kind of
Twist.
yeah.
The amount of politicalness online. Oh my God, why? You know, what's the word? You know, the heightist or some ism or somewhere.
Ism, yeah, height
You
ism.
can still say no at the altar. Would you say no at the altar?
Because of his height.
Yeah.
If he'd done
You thought
anything,
you're in love.
He'd
You're in
have
love
to be
now.
a perfect after that. After I see him.
So he's got to make no mistakes.
Any mistake, straight divorce, you know? Done.
Just because of his height.
You know what?
Just because of his height.
I'm not
You're
shallow, I'm not
5'2".
shallow.
It's not
I
his
don't
fault.
even like you anyway.
It's not even his fault.
It's your height.
He can't even help it.
You short motherfucker.
No, you're not coming for me, but would you
You know-
date a girl who's
Listen. You know, sometimes
6'11"
sometimes someone
Wait.
does something because that's them.
Yeah.
But he hasn't even got a choice.
No,
He can't help himself.
Perfect.
You know. Imagine in the morning. You know, bye, babe.
Because there was a guy. I can't remember. It was a couple seasons ago. There was a guy on Love Is Blind, and you could see that she weren't happy with his height, and it just ate her up like the whole time. Yes. And he was a really nice guy. Like everyone was rooting for him, yo. And
Yeah, but she didn't want him.
no,
Long.
it wasn't happening, man. It wasn't happening.
Long.
I do, however, remember back in the day. Remember I had the Ford Fiesta, and I must have drew this girl's number, and I was in the car. I didn't get out of the car. And she came to the windows, and I took the number and everything. And then I was thinking, yeah, man, she's really pretty and that. And then we were talking on the phone for ages and that. And then we met up, and she was bare tall. And I was like, rah, okay. And I could see, like, I could see, when there's some sort of awkwardness in the whole thing. Like, she could feel it, and I could feel it. I'm thinking, you're bare tall. But I would still. And she's probably looking a lot shorter than what I thought he would have been. How are we just going to play this out? And it was just one of them ones where we just longed it out. Like,
yeah, you both did it.
Yeah. It just got long. And then I remember there was one night, it was a hot summer's night. And she said, do you want to come round? And there was just something that was just trying to pull us. And we were just in the room and we're just looking at each other and it's like, I don't know. Like, do you know?
How tall was she, do you know?
She was tall. She was definitely, I think she was like 6'2".
Oh.
Yeah, she was tall and she was wearing flats.
Oh, that means your foot would have fitted her foot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's long. I don't want to like put my shoes like near the door and I see shoes that are the same size as mine and they're not it's not like a man's shoe. It's your shoe.
Yeah.
That's long. That's long.
But she's a nice girl though. She's really nice.
Of course
girl.
she could be nice.
We had a good
She can be friends.
Yeah. We had a good friendship and that, like fake friendship.
See, men are the opposite. I think we prefer short. Women like tall. Men like short.
Yeah, I know that struggle here.
I think that's what it is. I do because
it's just because it's a thing that man's meant to be stronger, bigger, and it's what we're used to, right?
Also, there's a lot of short men in London. Like I've even seen Americans talking about it. No, I've seen it. Like it's a thing online of like, yeah, in the UK, men are just shorter than like in the States, for example. Yeah.
Well, everything's big in the States, though. That's the thing. So that's yeah. I believe that. I just short girls, they're just compact. Everything's just. I dated one tall girl, and she was 5'11". She had size 9 feet. That bothered me.
Size 9.
Yeah, I think
that bothered me.
Feet sometimes.
9.
If it's too big.
9's coming on 10. That bothered me.
I think that all put me off a little bit when I see a lot.
Because it.
Did she buy men's trainers then? For that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you remember the old school Nike Air Riffs.
Yeah.
The kind of
stinky shoes.
Yeah, you know
the stinky
the
ones.
Yeah.
The turkey toes.
Yeah. So I had a blue pair, and she had a white pair. And obviously, when you take your shoes off, put it, you're like.
Have I got another pair?
I didn't realise I had another pair.
And me, I'm a feet guy. It irritate that. Just like it's just like this can't work, man. I don't want you borrowing my trainers for nothing, man.
Do you remember one? Do you remember one pod when I said that went out on a date with a girl and went to a club and then she fell down the whole flight of stairs and she was trying to break the fall by holding, but she just kept all the way down the stairs. She had a size 9 feet as well. Open heels. Her feet were massive, man. And she was 5'11" actually as well. Yeah, but like. Maybe she just, I don't know if she's drunk or maybe there's like probably a glass that was on the steps that she didn't see, but all the way down the stairs.
Dead.
That was awful. And she was 5'1". I've never dated anyone who's plus, is that the right plus size?
Yes, plus size.
No, past the size 16 barrier. I've never gone that way. Have you?
No.
Like a size 18 come to mind?
No. No, I'm not.
See, look how quickly you lot say no, but when it's me, it's like no big feet, no plus size.
I was called.
I've got nothing
I
against
technically
plus
dated
size.
a plus size girl
Who? When?
Who was this? Who was she?
when I was on Black Chat back in the day in
Black
college.
Chat.
Yeah, and Black Chat.
Christ.
And
the boss.
she said her name was like sexy
when they
green
You know
eyes
when they always
Beyonce
come,
or
yeah,
something like
when
that.
they come with all them talk, right?
And
I'm
she-
dead looking.
and
chick,
she was from Bristol,
That was,
and I was like,
that's catfish back in the day. That's what you call catfish back in the day.
Blossom or something like that.
yeah,
man.
and she said, I'm gonna do everything to you, babe. And I was like, oh yeah,
Because it was audio,
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. And I didn't have a car at that time. I got on the bus. I got to Barking Station.
You went to Bristol?
No, I went to Barking Station. He came all the way from Bristol on the coach.
She came on the, she paid money to come
For
to
me,
the
for me, that is red flag. That is red flag.
As soon as I saw her get off,
Dramas.
I thought, nah, that's not her. Because I'm looking around, I'm thinking, what? And like, she looked nothing like what she said. She had contact lenses in her eyes. So I rang the phone, and I saw her pick up. And she said, hello? And I was,
Wait, did you duck out?
So, can you give like a honest what does she look like? Can you compare her to someone like what she look like? You know, like Precious.
she looked like Precious from the one who's in
Precious.
what's it called? Empire.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what the problem was is that in your head you've imagined. It's
Yeah, 100%.
That's where the problem
Yeah.
lies.
So I got
You
what's
got
it
a wide. You got a
called? I got scammed.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
'Cause you get a picture
Yeah,
in
and
your head.
I saved myself from getting scammed.
Get a picture in your head, and that's where it goes wrong.
I was young anyway. I was
The thing is, when you ask for a picture and they delay, when there's a delay,
no, but
What are they
them
doing
times you couldn't.
in the delay?
I don't think
period?
them times you couldn't. There was no. You didn't-
yeah, no,
yeah,
you're
'cause it's
right.
Black Chat,
No
we didn't-
camera phone.
There was no like.
Image.
How can you
Sense.
take a pic? You have to take a picture on a normal
Disposable.
camera.
On a webcam.
And then-
no, they weren't even webcam, and then you had to send it via post. But I ain't doing that. You ain't doing that.
I wasn't giving
so
out
you
my
had to
address.
gamble.
Oh no, wasn't it? No, Black Chat was audio. How
all-
was
No,
what was
Black
on the
Chat
phone?
was no. It was on the.
It was like
internet.
It's like Hotmail.
MSN?
Yeah, MSN. It was like
Yeah,
that.
Like you go into a room and then you
but
can
it
come
was-
out the room.
But there's no images, were there?
No images. You just chat.
Yeah, see, man.
Your name is your.
Listen, I am shallow as you like. I'm a looks guy. I need to see. I can't operate.
That's
on
when
this.
MySpace kicked in.
Yeah, I can't operate on this blind. Nah, I need.
You would
to
never go on
see
Love
you.
is Blind?
No.
Okay.
I can't open myself
What is
because the
that?
thing
I've
is,
never seen that program. What is that?
When you basically get to know someone behind the screen, but you have to propose to them before you meet them.
now see, I'm too reactional.
Yeah.
So basically, I would react
You'd
without
react.
filter. Yeah,
So hold on,
without
so
filter.
you talk, and then you ask to propose if you like them. or not.
Yeah. And then you got a whole period where you get to know them before the marriage, and then at the wedding you decide
Long.
whether you're going to marry
So
them or
that's
not.
a bit like the other program called Married at First Sight. You've seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
A bit different, but same kind of thing. Yeah.
Nah. So I need to see everything. I need to see, because my thing is, you got to wake up next to it. And if it's not like, if you're doing all this Love is Blind shit, and then you get married and you're with this person and you're not physically attracted to them, it's not going to work, man.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
I think, you do
I'm
need
shallow,
some-
man.
I think you do need a certain percentage of physical.
Yeah, it's
100%.
yeah. All this, love it. Nah, mate, it's not blind. It's not. You need to see everything.
Yeah, exactly what happened on this season on Love is Blind as well. This girl got with one guy who just wasn't blinking. He didn't blink. you know what I mean? He didn't blink, man. He looked like, huh?
His eyes was
I don't know, but he had just this weird look. He's just looking at you like this, like that.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah.
creepy.
I didn't blink.
Norman Bates.
She kept saying
thing,
he
man.
looked like a cartoon or something.
Like,
didn't
yeah,
it?
like an anime character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she just longed him off.
long.
one blink a minute or something.
5 minutes, boy. You just look weird, man. You look creepy.
Back to the height thing. I remember I went out with a girl that was the same height as me. And then when she had heels, obviously she was a little bit taller. But I think I was just attracted. I was just attracted
Tell him to
her.
wear flats.
No. I was just attracted to her. So,
I think I did.
I think same height's all right though. Same height, I feel like.
Not for me.
That's
Yeah,
the
no,
standard.
it was a little bit.
Well, you're tall.
Exactly. I can't have a girl the same height as me.
Yeah, I think I remember feeling a little bit like not. I don't know if intimidated is the word. I feel
we can't
a bit like
we can't have you have a girl the same height as you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be intimidated.
I'll be like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I remember that, and I remember thinking if she put on heels, I'm a gunner.
You know what? Question for you, Ryan. You're in the fitness industry. Would you know, back in the day, would you have ever got with someone with like muscles or muscles everywhere?
Shout.
Traps.
Back in the day, I was younger, so I don't know what my thought process would have been. But no, that means that's a muscular chick. Like, no, that's
So hold on,
that's
as
too much. That's a
muscly
little
as
bit-
you
that's
are,
a little bit too much.
You can't do with a muscly.
No, because that's more like then it's like you're feeling a man. No,
Do you know what? I was so
It's a little
offended.
bit true there.
I went in Sports Direct the other day and I asked them for some weights, and the guy was like, "Oh, what? So what size do you want? The girl weights, yeah." I said, "The girl weights." So what's the girl weights? He said, "How heavy do you want?" I said, "I want 20 kg." He said, "Oh, so you want the man weights, yeah?" I said, "So hold on, what makes it a man weight?" And to you now, you're ripped, yeah? But if your woman's ripped, she's manly.
No, not ripped. Ripped is different to someone having bulk, like big muscles. I don't mind them looking lean.
Yeah.
But if they're lean with big muscles, that's different. If they're lean and ripped, but they're more slender, that's fine. But if they're big, round delts, shoulders, biceps, legs, that's like
I don't know.
in the dark, you're holding a man. Right?
I mean,
But you have a vagina and boobs, yeah?
But I'm talking about, like, look, I tell you what I'm picturing. Let me show you what I'm picturing. When
Play fighting's not gonna go the way you want it to go. Like all the time.
Imagine play fighting.
choked out.
Pillow fighting.
Get choked out.
You're going to get a black eye.
Exactly. I'm trying to find one that
like there's different shapes, right? There's different shapes. Like this, that's a chick, yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Let me see.
Just look at her back. Yeah.
All right, okay, that's too much.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
Look,
a different level, yeah.
That is some roid rage, boy.
Look. Yeah,
You sure he's not trying? Never mind.
like she's bigger than me. Yeah, or potentially,
Yeah.
or on the same when I'm ripped like that.
Yeah.
That's different. Someone like this now. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, what's the one John likes?
Just bait me up, you know.
What's her name again?
Michelle Lewin.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, Michelle Lewin. Yeah, but she's had a baby now, so she's more
But
feminine.
I'll
now.
get another. I'll
Yeah,
get another
she's lost her muscle, man.
Oh yeah, she has the baby.
Yeah, she's lost her muscle completely.
It's a bit different. Like that's a bit different. She's big.
She's just toned.
She was bigger than that though. She was. Yeah, she's bigger than that.
Furthermore, I'm trying to
find her.
Hold on, I'll find one because this is my specialist area, man. Give me a second. Man.
Yeah, so that's different. So anyone's bigger than me, you know, when I'm at my peak, then no, that's too much. That's too much. Yeah. I appreciate the muscle though. I do appreciate the muscle because I know how hard it is, especially.
Would you do an arm wrestle with someone that
female?
Yeah.
I'll give it a go. But then again, I don't like arm wrestles because it goes against the movement of your arm.
I mean, it's just for fun. It's not.
No, if you got someone that's stronger than you, you can pop your arm.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen it on the?
No.
That's why I'm a bit cringy when someone says arm wrestle. I'll check them out. Or if I'm stronger than them, then cool. I'll take it.
What do you mean, pop it out the socket?
No, look, if we do this, listen, go on. We're doing this now, yeah?
Yeah.
Look, it's going against...
Look at my little arm.
No, it's going against what we should be doing. This will just snap.
Okay.
Yeah. Your arm is only meant to do this. Look, at the joint. Up and down, not this.
Right.
So if you've got a lot of pressure going against you, that's cracking. You see it many times on
Loads of times. That's why even certain
so
videos,
used
they're
to
doing
that.
that. They're both really strong, so the force is going right through the arm.
done.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah. So I always check out the opponent first. If I'm stronger than, all right, yeah, I'll do.
I'll
it.
put their arm.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's a problem. It's when you're both really strong.
Yeah.
And you're not going anywhere, and it's all that force, and then it goes. Yeah.
You know what? I look at this every day and I can't find the one. It's just bare baby fur. It's annoying. That's what I think I probably.
Well, you screenshotted it somewhere.
No, like it normally pops up on my feed all the time. But because there it's like I'm so excited to be a mother and all that. It's just bare baby fur. So I think I just hid the posts.
Yeah.
No, I can't find one. But there was one that I wanted to show you, but I can't find it now. It'll pop up later. I'll just dump it in the group. But it'll be later. But yeah, well, we've answered that question.
No. The answer's no.
No, and it's a no from us, isn't it?
Right, that's
Unanimous.
That's a strong no, man.
That was a tall no.
Yeah. Hell no.
Right, man, we're going to finish up here, man. So it was great having you, Charla.
Thanks for having me,
Very,
guys.
very great having you.
Always welcome.
Yes,
Thank you.
friend of the show. It's great. We'll be back next week. And that's it, man. My name's John Alexander. Oh, yeah, Beyonce's tour kicked off this week. I'm so happy.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going on the 4th of
You got
June.
tickets?
Through work, you know.
Damn it! Damn it!
But they only gave me one. So I was a bit upset about I shouldn't complain.
One
But I wanted-
ticket?
I wanted to go with my sister and they said, no, sorry.
Just a work thing.
Yeah.
So you can go with people from work.
I mean, I'll be there solo.
Enough said. Right, but it does look awesome, though. It does look awesome. It really does. She looks awesome.
Where is it?
It's everywhere. World tour, isn't it?
The London one.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
where in London? Where
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
It's the only thing they can have in there
That's
this year.
the
innit?
only
Yeah,
thing they're
trophy.
winning. That's the only thing
Only
they're
trophy.
winning.
Only trophy.
That's the only way they make money, isn't it?
Yep. And NFL tickets.
And
Because they have the NFL there, don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. But they don't make money via football.
They don't.
No.
No.
They're dead.
Yeah.
Anyway. On that note, my name's John Alexander. And I'll see you next week. Peace.
Chris Samuels, I'm out. All praises to the Most High. Yeah. See you next week.
Mr. Colin Palmer, I'm out. See you next week.
Yep. We're back. And again, don't forget, follow all the socials. All right? Don't get offended.
Thanks for having me, guys. I've been Charlotte Tahira. I'll see you soon.
Peace.